Hip-hop drama never really disappears, it just waits for the right moment to explode again. And right now, a situation that many people thought was finished is suddenly heating up again. The tension between Kodak Black and Boosie Badass is starting to look messy, and fans across social media are asking one big question: is this the beginning of a real rap beef or just another moment of internet drama? What makes this situation even more interesting is that the entire controversy connects back to something that happened years ago involving Lil Wayne and former US President Donald Trump. And now that old story is coming back to haunt people in a way nobody expected.
Kodak Black that jumped out there and got at Boosie once again. And you already know how the show go. For shit show, we outside with it. Getting our flip on through the town one time, had to pull up to a couple spots today, run a few errands, but I had to take some time, pull over here to cut, and let y'all know what was the latest up. As recently we seen what went down between these two. They've been having these issues for a little bit now since Boosie went hard at Kodak Black for doing the song with 6ix9ine. They've been having a little back and forth, little riffs in there. But Boosie was live on Instagram recently. Kodak Black went into the comments, told him he need to come clean his face up, get right with him. They kind of was having an exchange and a back and forth. Kodak Black eventually went to his Instagram story and threw Boosie up when he was playing a movie role, acting like he was telling on somebody. Like, hey, this is Boosie right here. Boosie was like, nah, I was just acting. I know you want to be a part of the movie.
A few years ago, the rap world was shocked when Donald Trump decided to issue pardons and sentence commutations to several high-profile figures just before leaving office. Two of the most surprising names on that list were Lil Wayne and Kodak Black. Both rappers were dealing with serious federal gun cases at the time. Lil Wayne was facing the possibility of a long prison sentence, while Kodak Black was already behind bars serving time. But after Trump made the decision to pardon Wayne and commute Kodak's sentence, both artists suddenly escaped legal situations that could have changed their careers completely. Lil Wayne publicly thanked Trump for the pardon and even posted appreciation online. And that moment instantly became controversial because many people in the hip-hop community were divided about the situation. Some people believed Wayne simply accepted help that saved him from prison, while others believed rappers should not publicly praise a political figure who had such a controversial reputation.
Man, let me speak some truth to this clown, man. You always say I tried to sign you, right? Yeah, I tried to sign you. But what happened in that session when I came, man? You snorted cocaine all motherfucking back and forth to the bathroom, nigga. 4, 5 of y'all, nigga. You was in the bathroom with my nigga Tunches snorting cocaine, my nigga. Back to back, my nigga. Back to back, my nigga. Like, I'm here to listen to music, nigga. You going back and forth to the bathroom snorting cocaine, my nigga. Like, let's be honest, bro. Like, man, you full of hate, you full of jealousy, my nigga. You know, what kind of nigga be on a nigga live while he working out? Like, you obsessed, my nigga. And let's be gangster, bro. Let's tell the world how you got your name, my nigga. Kodak. You know how many times I said they called me Kodak, man, in my rhymes before you was even rapping, my nigga? Let's be honest.
One of the loudest voices criticizing the situation at that time was Boosie Badass. Boosie is known for speaking his mind, and he has never been the type of rapper who stays quiet when he believes something is wrong. When Lil Wayne thanked Trump, Boosie openly criticized the move, saying that rappers should not be publicly celebrating someone like Trump, and his comments quickly spread across hip-hop media. At that moment, Boosie positioned himself as someone calling out what he believed was the truth, and many fans respected him for standing by his opinion even though others disagreed. But years later, the internet started bringing up something that is now putting Boosie in a very uncomfortable position. Recently, conversations started circulating online suggesting that Boosie himself had once hoped to receive a pardon from Donald Trump when he was dealing with legal trouble in the past. And suddenly, the narrative around Boosie began to change. Fans who once praised him for criticizing Lil Wayne started questioning his credibility. The argument from fans is simple: if someone attacks another artist for accepting help from a politician but secretly hopes to receive the same help, that can look like hypocrisy. Social media quickly turned this into a debate, with people posting comments, videos, and old clips trying to prove that Boosie may have been willing to do the same thing he criticized others for. And once that conversation started trending, another rapper decided to jump into the situation. Kodak Black did not stay quiet about the situation. Kodak has always been known for speaking openly, especially when he feels like someone is being unfair or dishonest. When the conversation about Boosie started spreading, Kodak pointed out what he believed was a major contradiction. He reminded people that Boosie had criticized Lil Wayne for being connected to Trump, but now fans were discovering that Boosie himself may have wanted a similar pardon from the same person. From Kodak's perspective, that kind of contradiction does not make sense. If someone publicly criticizes another artist for something, they should be willing to stand by the same standards themselves. The moment Kodak started talking about it, the internet reacted instantly. Some fans supported Kodak, saying he was exposing the truth, while others defended Boosie and argued that wanting freedom from legal trouble does not automatically make someone a hypocrite. The situation became even more interesting because Kodak Black and Boosie Badass are not complete strangers. They both come from the southern rap scene, and for years there was mutual respect between them. Boosie has been in the rap game much longer, and many people once saw him as an OG figure, while Kodak represented the new generation of rappers. But in hip-hop, relationships can change quickly, especially when social media and public opinions get involved. Over the years, small disagreements between artists have turned into full-blown beefs simply because one comment went viral. Right now, the tension between Kodak and Boosie is mostly happening through public conversations and fan reactions, but the way people are talking about it makes it feel like something bigger could be developing. Another reason this story is getting so much attention is because the backstory involves Lil Wayne, who is widely considered one of the most influential rappers of all time. Even though Wayne himself has not directly jumped into this particular argument, his name continues to appear in the conversation because everything started with the criticism surrounding his pardon. And whenever a legend like Lil Wayne becomes part of a narrative, the hip-hop world automatically pays attention. At the same time, social media has completely changed the way rap beef works. In the past, artists could say something in an interview and the conversation might disappear quickly, but today, every statement, every tweet, and every old video can be brought back instantly. That is exactly what fans are doing now, digging up past comments and comparing them to the current situation to decide whether Boosie deserves the criticism he is receiving. Now, the biggest question everyone is asking is what happens next? Will this situation remain a social media debate, or will it turn into a full rap conflict? If we look at the personalities involved, there is a strong chance that the story might continue. Kodak Black has shown many times that he is willing to respond when someone challenges him publicly, and Boosie Badass has built his reputation on speaking his mind without worrying about backlash. When two outspoken personalities like that clash, it rarely ends quietly. Sometimes disagreements like this turn into diss tracks or direct responses in interviews, and sometimes they simply fade away after a few weeks. But considering the history between these artists and the way fans are fueling the conversation, there is definitely a possibility that things could get even messier. For now, the hip-hop world is watching closely because this situation has all the elements that keep people talking: controversy, strong personalities, history, and a debate about hypocrisy that fans are still arguing about. The tension between Kodak Black and Boosie Badass might calm down, or it might explode into something bigger, and if that happens, this could easily become one of the most talked about rap conflicts of the moment. But what do you think about this situation? Are fans right for calling Boosie a hypocrite, or is Kodak Black simply stirring up drama again? Let me know what you think, because if this story continues to develop, things could get even more interesting very soon.